Going on a vacation with your fiancé only to return home alone and immediately lawyer up and not answer questions about their whereabouts. People Askreddit. What is perfectly legal, but creepy as hell? Calling your child sexy right up there with moms who don't seem to understand that their son is not their boyfriend. What kind of weirdo threatens their son's spouse/girlfriend with the line "the first tits he loved were mine"? Trying to make your kid's social media famous. Reply: I downvote every TikTok video I see where some parent is pranking their toddler. No, you're not smarter than a 3-year-old, you're just an asshole. Was just talking about this with my wife earlier. Pranking your own kid is a bullshit move. They trust you and count on you as their caretaker. Why would someone just violate that trust? I mean, I know why. For the fucking social media clout. But at what cost to those poor kids? They'll never be able to trust anyone. Staring into someone's window from the street to watch Jeopardy on their TV because your fucking mom canceled cable when she found your vape. Facing the wrong way in an elevator. Reply: that is creepy. There's no wasted motion doing this either. You just elect to turn around after you get to your floor and exit rather than when you enter. You can actually save energy by leaving the elevator backwards. Which is creepier, this or entering backwards? Paparazzi. Reply: have y'all seen that clip of Kim Kardashian filming her show and she's being followed by the paparazzi and the camera turns to one of the paparazzi and he says he'll sue if they take photos and he's almost stalking her doing the same, haha. I do remember reading a few times about different thresholds for public personalities. Paparazzi can stalk public personalities in ways that would be harassment for regular people. What makes you a public figure though? Being paid to film one thing so now everyone is allowed to film anything you do? Thinking about the clip with Emma Watson where she tells about paparazzis who took pictures under her skirt on her 18th birthday. Would have been illegal only a few hours ago but apparently was completely fine then. There were websites counting down to her, and other young female celebs, 18th birthday. Another one for the legal but creepy category. It was even worse here in the UK. A famous radio DJ on his show was counting down to her 16th birthday, age of consent here. This one hits close to home. A good friend of mine lives in a major East Coast city. As a single woman she is extra cautious. She was the victim of a known local Instagram celebrity this weekend. Basically this guy follows people, guys and girls, around and records them. When they get annoyed and tell him to stop he gets more and more obnoxious, trying to get a reaction. He is careful not to cross the legal line for stalking etc. and does it in public, so the expectation of privacy. He then posts the inevitable freak out online. I'm not going to share the page, my friend made the cut, because I don't want to grace this troll with the page views. Reply: sooner or later he's gonna do it to the wrong person and get laid out on the concrete. ETA, I'm aware that a physical altercation would get him more views. But that would be a small price to pay for a mouthful of concrete. I live in Baltimore and we had a guy doing that a couple of years ago. He got charged after a bunch of complaints. Not sure what happened to him though. My instinct was to downvote you solely on the basis of how much I hate that dude, haha. He pled guilty to 8 misdemeanor charges, the state dismissed 3 and the other 15 they put on hold, which means at this point they're no longer able to bring those charges against him. Now he lives in Virginia, apparently. Hanging out in a public bathroom timing how long people pee. Reply: I swear to God. I did a lot of work in hospitals for a while, big fucking hospitals with tons of bathrooms all over the place. For some goddamned reason, regardless of what time or bathroom I selected to take a shit in, not 30 seconds after I sat down a janitor would knock on the door to clean the bathroom. It's not as if it was one janitor, just some random janitor would inevitably need to clean whatever bathroom I was in as soon as I got comfy. It's like I was being stalked by the janitors. So now I'm trying to take a shit knowing full well there's somebody out there actively timing how long it takes. Has just brought back a memory I tried to repress. I, too, work at a hospital, of the time I was walking out of work but got hit with the danger rumbles on my way out and had to clench and run to the nearest public bathroom. It's the largest one but I bless my stars it was mostly empty. As I was absolutely destroying the toilet, a housekeeper lady came in and starts going stall to give them the good cleaning. I'm sitting there sweating as the cursed colon won't stop. Listening to her come closer and closer to my stall. She gets to mine, sees it's locked, moves on. But then after she finished all the rest, she just stood there. And waited. And waited. As I'm ruining this toilet and just want peace while I die of dysentery. And I didn't want to have to come out of that stall after 10 minutes of atomic bombing it and have to face this woman before she took one look inside the stall and probably started crying. Mind you, I am someone who normally will hold my shits in for hours to avoid pooping in a public bathroom. So this was my nightmare. 5 stars. Hanging your doll collection from the trees in your yard using string made from human hair. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Goodwill now and buy all the dolls I can find. Do you think the hoe will approve? Sure. September to October, Halloween got you covered. November to December, add Santa hats to them. January to February, make them cupids with wings and bows. March to April, Easterize them with flower crowns. May, Mother's Day, hang them in pairs, big doll with small doll. June to July, give them American flags. August, ignore the hoa letter. Repeat. Nobody is saying you can't eat a banana, Terry, but you can't just stand on a street corner for 30 minutes and suck on it, you have to actually take a bite. Reply. I like bananas. I eat them a lot at work with lunch. In the military, I learned that when eating a banana, it's okay if you bring the banana to your face. Not the other way around. Go ahead, try it. Bonus points if you make eye contact with someone while your mouth is slightly open with the banana headed for it. Never gets old. You have to turn it sideways and eat it like a bear eats a salmon. Remove the down. It's technically legal to check if a door is locked, as long as you don't enter without permission. Edit, depending on where you live, this could apply to both houses and cars. You won't find any laws permitting this activity, but laws associated with it are generally based on circumstantial evidence or rely on proving the suspect's intent. An arrest may be likely, but proving intent is difficult, and charges might not stick. Results may vary in your precinct. Reply. Lamau, this is like in Skyrim, where picking someone's pocket is fine as long as you just look and don't try to take anything. Sticks hand in someone else's pocket, yay, nah, no thanks, this stuff sucks. Officer, I had no intent to steal from him once I knew what he had. Parking across the street from an elementary school with binoculars. Technically not illegal, but you definitely get the cops called on you and make the news. Reply. I just like to bird watch and it's not my fault the best birds are at the elementary school. Sir, we don't call women birds in this country, and those are children. I'm just looking for my kid. Which one's yours? Oh, I haven't picked one out yet. Thank you for listening to another B-Town Reddit Stories episode. Hit the subscribe button and check out our channel for more stories. Let us know your opinion about this topic in the comments.